We have a super busy day ahead, but I feel like I would regret not vlogging today because today is the day before we take our van to Baja, Mexico. We have a super busy day ahead. I am rushing to get ready for a yoga class and Ricky's working today on top of it, but we have a long to-do list of things to get done. Need to get this van cleaned up, need to hopefully clean our toilet, top off our water, do some laundry, but we're taking you guys along with. Just got back from yoga and probably gonna go to the laundromat and multitask there. Do you want to wash both of these?
Yeah, probably. Can I get food or?
Laundry's mostly done, minus the bed not being made. Gonna do that later. Now we're going to Staples, which is very random, but we are going there for two reasons. One, we're making copies of our driver's licenses and laminating them because we heard that when you're in Baja, you should have copies in case you are pulled over by the police, and you can provide them with a copy of it instead of your real driver's license. We're also going there because we need to print a shipping label and box our old Starlink. We bought Starlink recently for Baja because this one has to have guaranteed internet for work. And the first day that we had it, we set it up on our roof the night before because he had to be up pretty early for work. And in the middle of the night, there was a lot of wind and the wind knocked it off our roof and broke it. Luckily, Starlink is sending us a replacement free of charge, and we just have to send back the old one. And in the meantime, we'll be following our friends Erica and Nick around and using their Starlink until Ricky can pick up our new one in Las Vegas in a few weeks. They refused to laminate copies of our IDs, so no luck on that, but we're gonna hopefully put our Starlink in here and then ship that off.
You need to have a point that is the start.
Just dropped off the Starlink at a FedEx ship center, and we really should have just went straight there because they just pack it up all for you, and it's a lot cheaper than Staples.
Yeah, and they just kind of, we said we needed new, like more filler in the inside, and they're like, oh, like that just like comes with it. So if we would have just paid for them to ship it, they would have done that anyway.
Looks like you'll be getting a refunded amount of $132.73. That would be credited back to the bank account ending in 52.
We have canceled our Progressive insurance because it only covered the vehicle, not the build out. And we decided to sign with Roamly. A friend told us about Roamly. They cover DIY van builds or professional conversions. Progressive does not cover DIY builds anymore. They also provide coverage in Mexico and Canada, which is a huge perk since we want to take our van across borders and are going tomorrow. We definitely delayed this, but the insurance policy is the exact same amount as it was at Progressive, and the entire build is covered up to $75,000, and if somebody breaks in our van, even our stuff is covered up to a certain value. So this is really, really awesome. Now I need to take my last gym shower before hitting Baja. We are showered and it got dark real fast, but we still have so many errands to run. Very busy, but these are all the things that you gotta do to prepare for a good time on the road in Baja. Bag secured.
We are a little hungry. I'm gonna cover Aussie's ears for that word. She gets excited. We decided we're gonna stop at this little like fast food vegan chain. It's called Plant Power. And it's actually pretty good. So since we're in a hurry, thought that'd be a good idea.
Kind of want dessert. After dinner, we made our way to a Walmart near the Tijuana border. We stocked up on items like sunscreen, hair dye, vegan meat, and extra dog food. Afterwards, we made our way to a local park to take care of some final business. Poop duty. I'm on bed duty. We're trying to knock out one last thing on our to-do list, which is to get our composting toilet refreshed and replenished with some fresh coconut coir. So basically every month and a half to 2 months, we have to dump our poop tank, which looks and smells like soil, but as it gets heavier and thicker, we know it's getting time to replace it. Well, we're both super tired after today, so I'm gonna finally put our bed sheets on the bed that I washed today and get all this crap cleaned up. Not perfect, but it'll do. This guy got the toilet all cleaned up just in time.
With minimal spillage, minimal casualty.
Not like cleaning your dookies. One last thing to do tonight is to take this psycho one out to burn some steam. After today, we are ready to get some much needed sleep before crossing the border tomorrow. Join us next week as we cross the border into Tijuana, Mexico and make our way down the Baja Peninsula for our second van life meetup of 2023.